YouTube, it's Paylicious1, and today's video was requested by ThexWizzyz. Please make sure to check out his channel. His username is in the description. And today's video is on Degu Diet. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you enjoy this. And yeah. Alright, so Degu Diet's very important to keep your Degu healthy. If your Degu has a bad diet, it could affect its teeth, its sight, its internal balance, its pooing, its peeing, its hair, like its coat. It could affect the quality of its coat, and it could really make them uncomfortable, have tummy aches and stuff. So you definitely want to make sure to get the Degu Diet right. There's a lot of websites out there, and they talk about Degu Diet, so be sure to check those out also, and considering what you're going to feed your Degu. And yeah, let's get started. So what you should mainly feed your Degu is hay and pellets. I feed my Degus guinea pig pellets. You can buy special Degu pellets, but basically they're the same ingredients as some guinea pig pellets, so that's fine. I recommend ones that are plain, not a measly. And the reason why I say that is, and a measly is the stuff that has like little vitamins and dried fruit and dried vegetable and candies and stuff in there for them. I don't recommend that because, first of all, those always contain lots of sugar. Also, your Degu could be picky and decide to eat everything but the pellets because the other stuff is obviously going to taste better than the pellets. So the stuff that you should make sure is in there, well, stuff that shouldn't be in there is molasses. Obviously, there might be a little bit of molasses. Definitely, you want to have like as low as possible amount of molasses. And molasses is sugar if you don't know. And that's because Degus are prone to diabetes. I mentioned that in a couple of my other videos. And I think if you type in Degu on the internet and you read about them, there's always the part in like the description or whatever that says they're prone to diabetes, because they are. Yeah, so definitely stay away from sugary food. Stick with dry pellets. And they shouldn't be alfalfa hay based. They should be Timothy hay based. So I'll just show you what my pellets look like. This is what I feed them. This is plain. This is not measly. There's no little seeds or anything in there. And this is probably the best kind you want to feed your Degu. You don't want to sugar them up because they won't live as long, and they could also become fat. And then they also won't live as long because they are too fat. So definitely consider all of that before you go out and just buy whatever pellets for your Degu. I have like a list here of stuff that I want to talk about, so if I pause, it's because I'm looking at my list, because I want to make sure I cover every little bit so I don't leave anything out, and I can help you guys as much as possible. Okay, don't give them dairy. Degus aren't supposed to have dairy, so don't be tempted to buy like chocolate drops or yogurt drops or something at Petco or whatever pet stores buy you. Don't buy anything that's dairy based, and also you shouldn't buy that anyway because that's full of sugars. And I say don't give your Degu sugars stuff, but once in a while, like I'll give my Degus a sugary treat or a piece of berry or a small piece of apple or something very small. I'm talking about like the size of 2 pellets, like so small. And I give it to them about once a month, and that's their little treat. Otherwise, no more, don't do it any more often, yeah. Okay, so also vitamin C, food with vitamin C, another reason why guinea pig food is awesome for them. Vitamin C can help prevent cancer, heart disease, and cataracts, along with like a whole laundry list of stuff. It helps prevent that, so if you feed them guinea pig food, get them vitamin C drops or vitamin C supplements, which I give my Degus Daily C, which is also for guinea pigs, and I give that to them about once every 3 or 4 weeks. And I feel that's good for them because you don't want to give them too much vitamins, but if you do give them a vitamin, and this isn't the same type of vitamin that would be in like a guinea pig measly, it's like just a plain vitamin with no sugar and stuff, so that's good. And I feel good about giving it to them to just help prevent diseases. And also, Oh my gosh, what was I going to say? I didn't write this down. I just thought of it and then I just lost it. It's not going to harm them if they don't need the vitamin C because they'll just pee it out. It'll go right through their system. So that's fine. Also, I just want to point out, Scrumptious is not chewing that. He's like nibbling that. That's just out of curiosity. It just came out of the wash. But if you do have like an item like that that's made of fabric in your pet's cage and they start chewing it like ferociously, like they're ripping it apart, definitely take it out because you don't want them to swallow any of that or get a string wrapped around their tooth or whatever. Okay, you could feed your Degus dried herbs, which is really good. My Degus don't really eat, they won't eat lettuce. Very, very rarely they'll eat lettuce. I always put it in their cage, but it ends up getting yucky by the next day because they don't touch it. But it's always good to have that option. So if you dry your food though, or you buy dried herbs, my Degus are more likely to eat it if I get stuff like that. So I definitely recommend that. I don't know if it's just my Degus. Scrumptious is the only one that actually eats really good. Like he'll eat his little bit of vegetable and stuff. So some good dried herbs are hibiscus flowers, marigolds, rose hips. Those are really good for them. That's also really good for chinchillas. Nuts. Don't give them too many nuts because it can make them really fat and that's not good. If you have an overweight Degu, they'll get like heart disease and stuff from that. So yeah, you don't want them to have too much nuts, but nuts are not a bad thing. Nuts are pretty good. Scrumptious, what are you doing? What are you doing? Put your blanket down. Okay. So, like I said, peanuts are a good treat. Sunflower seeds are a good treat. But again, they're treats. So you don't want to give them several peanuts every day. Like one peanut every now and then. Maybe a peanut a day, a sunflower a day. That's fine. Just don't overdo it. Remember, treats are treats for a reason. Hay. Like I said, the main part of your Degu diet should be hay and pellets. I said in the beginning of the video. And hay is really important for them because they can chew on wood and stuff, but that doesn't get to the back of their teeth, like their back molars. Those can't be trimmed by wood. So you definitely want to give them hay. It helps trim their back molars. It also helps aid their digestive system and keeps it going, which is very important because if a Degu doesn't have stuff to munch on constantly, their little digestive system could shut down and then that could be really harmful to them. Also, I got off this website. I can put a link below in the description where I got this website, and it's supposed to be like their daily diet, and it says they should have 15% or less protein, 4% or less fat, and 15 or less % fiber. Fiber is also very important because it helps them go to the bathroom. You don't want your Degu to get all blocked up because then you'll have to bring them to the vet and you don't want a vet trip. Also, no, I wouldn't give them, like I said, not too much fruit. Like definitely try to stay away from fruit. Veggies. They should get a piece of, well, it's up to everyone. Like everyone's different. Like some people give their veggies to their Degus every day. I give it to them about twice a week. Scrumptious gets it twice a week because he actually eats it, and the rest of them get it once a week. So every Sunday, and today's Sunday, I give them some veggies, and I have some veggies that I just normally feed them. And where did I put them? Okay. So these are some veggies that I normally feed them. There's some lettuce, which they hardly ever touch, a little slice of cucumber, and I mean, look how small that is. You only want to give them a small amount. Little bell pepper. Sorry, my fingernails are dirty. I was in the garden with my dad. That's another video coming up showing a bunch of different, like, stuff we planted to grow fresh food for my guinea pigs and Degus, and also for ourselves. So yeah, cucumber. This is orange bell pepper. Remember, never feed your Degu any spicy pepper. I think if you do, you're insane, and that could really hurt them. So here's some lettuce, this is celery leaves, and yeah, I think that's it. I don't give my Degus carrots. Maybe like a dried, like a tiny, like little piece of marker. Okay, a little piece of dried carrot once a month or something like that, but really no more than that. So I'm going to go ahead and let Scrumptious pick from here which vegetable he wants. So, hold on. Stare at the veggies for a minute. Okay. I just Scrumptious. Okay. There you go. Which one you want? Hold on. I'll give him a minute. But yeah, Scrumptious, he definitely always eats a tomato. Everything else is kind of like, eh. Okay. Maybe he doesn't want veggies today. I'm going to give you some bell pepper, okay? There's your little bit of veggie. Alright, there he goes. Oh no. I think he dropped it. Did he drop it? He did. Alright, going back in. Oh no, mister. Oh, he's all upset now. I'm sorry. There you go. Alright, so another thing I want to talk about is, I still have a video I haven't uploaded yet on saying that like I found these like whimsy things. I saw them in UK hauls, but I never saw them in like a US haul or Canada haul. So I have a video that I'm going to upload probably before this video, but yeah, it's not that great of a video, but whatever. That's what's left of it. That used to be a crocodile, and that's just basically made of like all natural stuff, and it's mostly vegetable. So if your Degus don't eat a lot of vegetables, like since my other Degus don't eat vegetables, I give them, each cage has one of these. So if they don't eat their fresh vegetable, they at least have this dried compact vegetable, and it also helps file down their teeth. So that's really awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to put in a couple pieces of veggie in Tweety and Fudgy's cage, and hopefully it's not too dark down here. They're both in their little, this is called a space pod in the US, but I think in other countries and stuff, it's called a Sputnik. Do you want it, Tweety? No, okay. So I'll just leave him a couple little pieces and a piece of celery leaf. And all of that will probably still be in the cage tomorrow, because they don't really eat it. I'm just giving the upstairs guys their vegetables. I will be giving downstairs their vegetables a little later when I go down there to do schoolwork and stuff. And I'm just going to turn this light. I had that light on so you can see Scrumptious's cage. It's a little dark in here. Hey guys! A lot of people say on the internet that you should introduce vegetables and stuff into your Degu's diet when they're really young, because then they'll be more likely to eat it. Like, they develop their palate in the first couple weeks and their taste for food. But I've had Fudgy since he was born, all 6 of these babies since they were born. I've had Daisy since she was born, and I've each of them since they started eating their pellets. I had, which was at 4 days old for Fudgy. These guys, it was 7 days old. I would put a little piece of vegetable in there every day, and they never ate it. So I don't know what that's all about. If your Degus eat vegetable and you want to let me know, you could always put that in the comment section. It'd be like interesting to see if other Degus eat vegetables and they're interested in them, or maybe my Degus are just weird, or I don't know. But like I said, Scrumptious eats them, and well, he lived with a rat before he came to live with me, so I'm assuming the rat ate vegetables, so that may be where he gets it from. But see, the babies, they sniff them, but they hardly ever eat it. So a lot of times it's a waste of vegetable. That's why I only give it to them about once a week. So there they are. And then, see, my odd little Degu eating bell pepper. He's so cute. I'll probably give him a piece of cucumber later too, because it is Sunday and Sunday is veggie day. Alright, so like I said, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was informational also. And yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.